mission to regain that throne. With our soldiers on the field, we're getting deep in the zone. Giving that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys Fan is who we with. Angry Cowboys Fan. Getting that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys Fan is who you with. Angry Cowboys Fan.
How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, coming to y'all live and direct on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful week. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Friday and is cashing your checks on your way home, getting ready to kick your shoes off and relax your feet. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, it's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody. But y'all know how I start these lives out. Y'all know how I do it. I got to see who's rocking with me in the chat. So let's go ahead and throw the chat up there real quick. Throw the chat up here real quick. What is going on, everybody? We got Michael Clark in the house. What's going on, Big Mike? What's going on with you? Yeah, Chris May, Retro Games, Grub, and Cowboys. What's going on? Miss Sadiqa is in the house. What's going on with you, Miss Sadiqa? Hey, I seen your question. It's not just Angry Cowboy, it's Angry Cowboys Fan. All one word, capital A in Angry, capital C in Cowboys, and capital F in Fans. I put it in the chat for you. I appreciate anybody who contributes to the channel. I truly appreciate you. 150,000%. All right. JVB boys in the house. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Man, I love that dude's insight. I love that dude's football knowledge, man. Your knowledge is off the chain. Love when y'all press that link and come up and talk Cowboys. Talk. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got Miss Niecy in the house. What's going on with you, Miss Niecy? Ice Cold Cowboy. Yeah, I like it. I see the regulars up in here. The lead commander. What's going on with you? Yo, got a Commanders fan in the building, but a fan of the NFL, a fan of football. That's why he's here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Sizzling, what's going on with you? Says, hey, what's going on? Hoodie Kush. Hey, you in here twice. All right, go ahead and drop a like on it twice for me then. All right. Yeah, I seen that. Let me go ahead and throw that up on the screen real quick. See if I can do that for us. Where's that? Come on. Oh, man, Restream ain't even doing it for me? Come on, Restream, you bugging. Well, Kush just joined the members only. I appreciate you. Hoodie Kush just joined the members. Hey, if you ain't a member, go ahead and hit that join button. It's only $2 a month. Get that extra classic Cowboys content going on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But Cowboys Nation, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because we got 5 days until free agency starts. And what are y'all looking toward in order for the Cowboys to get better? What type of positions do we need for the Dallas Cowboys to get better? Angie in the building. What's going on with you, Angie? How you doing? Hopefully everybody's Friday is a rocking one. But we got 5 days and everybody is just looking at free agency. They're looking at these players that are coming available. And come on, Niecy. I was about to get it. she called him bus a bus. Oh, man. Y'all know that was crazy. Last time we was live with Facts Over Feelings, they started calling him Busta Rhymes. But you know, my man Hoodie Kush had y'all all in check. And let me jump on this real quick. Miss Sadiqa, you said that you sent a PayPal. I did not get it. I'll let you know I did not get that PayPal. I'm still looking, seeing what the deal is. My grandson just called me and hung up. Oh yeah, shout out to my son, 21 years old today. Shout out Big D. Yeah, happy birthday. I love you, buddy. Hey, 21, man. You are a man now. But anyhow, now if I remove this overlay right here, if I remove the chat, you can see it right. Let's see if I can point it out. Right here. Right here is the PayPal. Right there is the Cashapp. So Angry Cowboys. Let's see if I can move that so you can see it. Angry Cowboys Fan is the PayPal. I don't want you guys sending it to anybody that don't deserve it. Let's see. I think I saw something. I just want to make sure that whenever y'all send anything, okay. All right, we got a $10 PayPal. We got a $10 PayPal real quick. Want to give them a shout out if they show me. Dang. All right. Here we go. Oh, let's keep it in it. Set it up later. PayPal be bugging. Can you show me who sent it? See, PayPal ain't showing me who sent it. So I'm gonna have to go to my email real quick because I want to give y'all definitely. All right, Karen Heron sent a $10 PayPal. Truly appreciate you helping support the channel because we try to do some major things. I'm debating, and y'all can help me out with this, Cowboys Nation. I'm debating on going to training camp out in Oxnard. I'm kind of scared with all the flights and everything, and you see all these, these planes going down and whatnot. I'm scared with that, but I kind of want to go out there and bring y'all some classic Cowboys content, meet some of the new people, hopefully be able to talk to some people and, chop it up. Hopefully I'll be able to go out there and see, Attack on Cowboys, AOC, Law Nation, Mark Holmes if they go. But that is the plan. So if you send any type of PayPal or Cash App, that's what we're going to put it to for right now. After that, all the super chats and stuff like that is going to go to my Christmas fund. And what the Christmas fund is pretty much getting some children that don't have much. Like as of a couple days ago, I had a friend of my wife's and everything, their trailer burnt down and they lost everything. So it would be something really dope for the community and something dope for people in that type of situation. Praying for them, but that's what's going to happen after, we get the funds and everything secured for training camp. But anyhow, yeah, so Karen, I got the $10. Just to let you know. All right. Let's put this overlay back up here. And y'all let me know if you sent something. Angie driving, yo, be careful. Be careful. All right, but I'm all up in your speakers. All right, so Hoodie Kush is saying that we need a defensive tackle, we need wide receiver, we need running back, cornerback, safety. Dang, we need a whole team up here, don't we? We need a whole squidard. Flip Mose the squidard. Oh man, Chris May says we need activity, and see that's a thing right there. And people, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on X or whatever, it's like when I say we need activity as far as like what's gonna make you happy, Angry? What's gonna make you happy for the front office doing? Movement. That's what's gonna make me happy. Movement. Because something that we have done, something that we haven't done in the past is movement during this time. That's why I was pretty happy. And I had a lot of people in the comment section, oh man, you drinking the Kool-Aid, man. They ain't showed me nothing. Why you all happy? Bop, 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 bop. And I'm like, because right now we're doing stuff that we haven't done. Last year, y'all let me know at this point in time last year, where were we? What were we doing? What type of movements were we doing? Trent Sieg was the only movement that I remember before the 2024 NFL draft. But I could be wrong. I have to check my sources. I got to check it out. But that's what I remember. Real talk. JVB Boy says, I'm going to be driving with my daughter, but I'm listening no DC for life. Yeah, y'all make sure you get home safe. Get home safe. Love y'all like my family. Hey, Ice Cold Cowboy said, Flip Mode Squad. Ah, yeah, they lighten you up. I'm going to have to drop the link so you can rebuttal. But they lighten you up. Oh, man, they going at you. They go so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Oh man. See, this is what I love. I appreciate you, niece. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Ice Cold. Appreciate you, Hoodie Kush. He said, happy B-Day, Angry Jr. And that's what he is, boy. He is a spitting image of me. Like me back when I was, back in my dumber days. Put it that way. Calvin Jefferson, what's going on with your salute? Yeah, we just coming up in here. We discussing Cowboys talk and just my feelings on what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Thomas Garrett, what's going on with you? Got the homie D'Angelo Brown in the building. Oh, that's you. That's you, Mr. Deke. That's you, Mr. Deka. So the PayPal is all right. It's good because I get worried. You know what I'm saying? I get worried. I don't want somebody sending no money that I ain't receiving and that y'all ain't meaning to send to people. You feel what I'm saying? But Lead Commander Angry, don't go to the TC this. Don't go to the training camp this summer because it would be you and just the crickets. Man, the way training camp went last year, like the first few days where the people were allowed to go and stuff, like it was pretty bare. It was pretty bare, but once training camp really started getting into its groove and everything, then people started showing up. My thing is this, like, I don't want to give Jerry and Stephen Jones any type of money until they show that they deserve my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, the thing that I'm trying to get with right now. Like, should we even do this? You know what I'm saying? Should we even go out to training camp? Because I know there was somebody in my comment section that was talking about, man, I ain't even going to no games. I ain't going to no games. And me personally, I want to go to a Dallas Cowboys game down in Arlington. But I don't think that Jerry deserves my money. Like, I just don't know. I'm conflicted. I want to go to the New York Giants game whenever they play the Dallas Cowboys. Go to their stadium and MetLife and everything. And I might come down to Washington. I might come down to Washington. So I might see the league commander down there. See, Sizzler says, yeah, planes are not staying in the air lately. And that's what scares me. Like, I'm at the point of saying, like, man, should we just take a road trip across country before we get on a plane? You know what I'm saying? Like, should we do that? Because first and foremost, that would be beautiful just to do a cross country drive. But at the same time, at night, my eyes ain't what they used to be. You know, I could drive from where I'm at down in North Carolina, 12, 13 hours. We do it in one sitting. Bam, gone. But now, when it get dark, shoot, I'm like when I was a kid. When it get dark, when the street lights come on, I'm in the house. Oh, okay, Hoodie, you ready for the restream? Whenever I'm ready. All right, I'll put the link up there. Whenever I get through with all the comments, real quick. We also yes, Thomas. We also need a middle linebacker because we're not. I don't think we're retaining Eric Kendricks this year. So we need somebody to take his place. I know that Maurice Leofau, he was shadowing him last year. So I don't know if he retained the knowledge needed in order to be that Mike linebacker, to be that middle linebacker. But one can only hope. My 2 cents is in the building. What's going on with you, brother? What's going on with you? Whoa, brother. I want a ram with me. What the hell does that mean? No diddy. Shoot. All right, let's see. We draft a wide receiver and get Devontae Adams. Ooh. See, that Devontae Adams situation, I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more than for Devontae Adams to be on this team. But for some reason or another, he is so joined at the hip with Aaron Rodgers. Like, would he even come here? You know what I'm saying? And right now, Devontae Adams, his market value, I'm looking up his market value right now. Devontae Adams' market value, 13.6. That ain't too bad. Honestly, that ain't too bad at all. 32 years old, though. Like, could you actually get a wide receiver that's a little bit younger in age, but still has those chops? You know what I'm saying? Still has what needs to be had for our Dallas Cowboys, because I believe we need somebody on the younger side, but we need somebody to come in here that is an absolute dog and it can translate to the people that's underneath them. CeeDee Lamb, okay. He's a leader. He really doesn't need that type of guidance, but he could damn sure benefit from that type of leadership. So let's check out the wide receivers real quick. What y'all think about Stephon Diggs? What y'all think about Stephon Diggs coming to be a Dallas Cowboy? Honestly, I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening. But I would rather see a Devontae Adams before a Stephon Diggs. Real talk. Let's see. Hoodie said, I like Devontae, but the age is an issue. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, the age. 32, ages is not, it's like, if you are a quarterback and you're 34, 35, okay, cool. But if you're in the trenches or you're a wide receiver, like, the younger you can get with the most experience, the better. But Devontae, and that goes with Amari Cooper as well. I've kind of banged on the table for Amari Cooper, but then I went to a space over at X with your guy Nix. Shout out your guy Nix, man. Such a knowledgeable dude. Everybody in that space, knowledgeable Cowboys fans. But they were kind of showing me, like, dang, well, maybe Amari Cooper is not a good fit for the Dallas Cowboys. As much as I like Amari Cooper and liked when he was here, there were some issues that he would display on and off the field. I mean, as far as the whole vax thing, it's whatever. Get vaxxed, don't get vaxxed, it's your prerogative. But the attitude, the taking yourself out the game when we really need you. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that I don't want in a wide receiver. And I believe, like, if you get like a Stephon Diggs, that's the type of person that you're gonna get. Especially if the Dallas Cowboys trade his brother off or get rid of his brother, release his brother. How is he gonna feel then? But if they don't release Trayvon Diggs and you have Stephon Diggs on the team together, can he be, and I don't want to use the word cancer because can he be a negative in the locker room when it comes to his brother? Will he taint his brother if something doesn't go his way? Because you know Stephon, when he wants the ball, he feels like, yo, give me the ball, give me the ball. Will he be able to bow into that wide receiver 2 role? For the longest time, he's been wide receiver 1. With Josh Allen, he was a wide receiver 1. He kind of had to bow into that wide receiver 2 with the Texans, but he wasn't there long enough to really make a stink. You know what I'm saying? But Miss Sadiq shaking her head at me again. Shoot. I tell you, Miss Sadiq, like ever since we met, that was like one of the first things she did. She was like, shake my head, Angry Cowboys fan. You want Rico Dowdle? Shake my head. Yes, I want Rico Dowdle. Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, if I still got that pulled up on my X, I want to show y'all what I'm talking about. You know, as far as Rico Dowdle is concerned. Let me see if I can share my screen with y'all. All right, boom. Booyah. Y'all see what's on the screen? Y'all let me know if the screen is rocking. Y'all let me know if y'all can see the screen and everything. I'm looking at my chat over here as well. But y'all see it. Wanye Thomas. Wanye Thomas is saying it's on the way, which means the bag is on the way for Rico Dowdle. Pro Football Fantasy and Betting. Okay, see, I can't be seen right there. So let me go and put myself in the thing. All right. Oh, it ain't letting me. Oh well. Okay. As far as Pro Football Focus goes, Rico Dowdle's last three weeks, 392 rushing yards, first among running backs, 283 yards after contact, first among running backs, 14 rushes of 10 plus yards, first in the running back. See? All right, then you got 18 rushes for first downs, second amongst running backs. 16 missed tackles forced, first amongst running backs. Like, y'all, what are we really doing? Like, there's a lot of people that's talking about getting rid of Rico Dowdle, just letting him walk out the front door. Like, you got a good player here. Like, and I understand that there's people that talk like, well, he ain't rushing for 2,000 yards. Well, only a couple people really did that. And we're looking for the exception. Like these exceptional players. Oh, Saquon rushed for 2,000 yards. We need somebody like that. Yes, we need somebody that can rush for 2,000 yards. But at the same time, we just gonna throw somebody out the window that got over 1,000 yards from pretty much week 11. Like when he was named the running back week 11, and this is what he did the last 3 weeks of the season. Like, y'all, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? We need to go ahead and secure Rico Dowdle. I know people are talking about we need to go in the draft and draft a running back, and I completely 100% agree with that. Draft a running back. Hey, what's going on, Rico Jones in the building? I didn't see you walk in. My bad, brother. But yeah, I believe we need to actually retain the running back that we have. Why is everybody on board with keeping a Deuce Vaughn? Malik Davis got re-signed. Why are we on board for that and not on board for a Rico Dowdle when he has proven that he can move the sticks, he can move the chains. He's not busting 30-yard gains every time he touches the ball, but he is a serviceable running back, a good running back 2, good running back 3, but he's not the bell cow that the Dallas Cowboys need. No, he's not. But we can get that in the draft. And people talking about the whole Nick Chubb situation. I'm like, Nick Chubb is cool and all. He's cool and all, but nah, I just don't rock with the whole injury history. That's my thing. And I know Rico Dowdle had injury history, but it was earlier on in his career. Nick Chubb is coming off of a season-ending injury. I mean, shoot, Tony Pollard came off a season-ending injury, and we kind of cut bait with him. So why would we go back and continue that narrative, continue getting these injured players, hoping that they can move the needle for the Dallas Cowboys, hoping that they're the players that get us over the hump? And if you're not trading or attaining in free agency for people that can get us over the hump, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation? What are we doing? But let me go ahead and catch up real quick. Let me catch up. Lee, Commander Angry. Are the Cowboys banking on running through the NFC East like in the past? Tossed out last season. Listen, man. Obviously, we banking on trying to get back on top of the NFC East. Right now, I mean, and it's not like this is the only time that the NFC East has been dogs, you know what I'm saying? Minus the New York Giants. And, this is not the first time that this has happened. If I remember correctly, a few years ago, the Philadelphia Eagles were suffering from a season such as ours last year. And they regained, they rebuilt, and they won a Super Bowl. So hopefully Jerry and Steven can look at the counterparts that they have in the NFC East and say, I wonder what we're doing wrong. I wonder what we're doing wrong and they're doing right. So let's do that. That's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo Brown said, no, Cardi Diggs. Oh. So you're saying he a diva? He a super diva? Nah, we can't rock with that. We can't rock with divas. We need people in there. I like the philosophy of needing people like an offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Offensive linemen are the most selfless players in football because they don't get to touch the ball. I mean, centering the ball, obviously, or a fumble or whatever, but they don't get to touch the ball. They don't get to run the ball unless it's a trick play. They don't get to spike it in the end zone unless a wide receiver or a quarterback or a running back gives them the ball. They don't do any of that stuff, but they're there just to protect. They're there to, to clear the way for their star players, the most selfless people in the league. And I want a wide receiver that is going to be selfless. I want a wide receiver that can look at CeeDee Lamb and be like, yeah, that's our wide receiver one, but I got his back. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of wide receiver I want to see. And honestly, that's why I was looking at Amari Cooper, because when Amari Cooper was here first, he was the wide receiver one. We just drafted CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb was coming into his own. But at that point, Coop was the wide receiver one, so he had that type of attitude. Now, like when you see him in Buffalo and everything, he's not the wide receiver one, and I believe he took that role and just took it in stride. You know what I'm saying? Did I see Timu? Angie be calling Rico Timu, not you, Rico Jones, but Rico Dowdle. She be calling him Timu. Come on now. Got to give you the Mario Brothers. Shoot. Yeah. 1500D. We shouldn't have let go. We shouldn't have let go of Coop. I feel that too. But at the end of the day, hindsight is 2020. I wonder if Jerry and Stephen Jones, more in particular, Jerry Jones, I wonder if he's like, man, we should have never let him go. Or is he, we all know Jerry, he's that type to be like, shoot, I ain't wrong. You mean I ain't wrong? My 2 cents says we need a big body receiver. That's one of the things that I am hoping for in this upcoming draft. Real talk. A big body wide receiver. Like, let me see if I can pull up the PFF because I know it's like Savion Williams. He is a big body receiver. Obviously T-Mac, Ted McMillan. And the funny thing is, when I do my mocks, I've been getting Ted a couple of times. But people look at like Luther Burden. Luther Burden, I mean, he's cool and everything. Don't get it twisted. It's cool, but he's a 5'11" wide receiver. That's something that I really don't want for Dak Prescott. Everybody knows that Dak Prescott loves to have big body, tall wide receivers. And I know I had somebody in my comment section say that, he needs a tall wide receiver because he overthrows his targets. No, that's not why I need a big body wide receiver. I need a big body wide receiver to be able to manhandle defensive backs. At that X position, I want a wide receiver in there that's about 6'3", 6'4", and that can handle his business. Like, let's go to Savion real quick. Where's Savion at? There he is. All right, Savion Williams. He is 6'5", 225 pounds. That's what I'm talking about with the wide receivers that we need. I think Ted McMillan is around that size too. 6'4", about 6'5", 6'6". That's the type of wide receiver I want to see for the Dallas Cowboys. And I believe if you got that type of wide receiver, if you have two dogs at the wide receiver position, it's going to make your run game that much better. If you have a great running back, that's going to make your two wide receivers that much better. So the Cowboys really need to hit on this draft. They really do. Because the last couple drafts, it ain't been that sweet. Real talk. Sadiqa said that some of these older guys play better than the younger ones. They do. Yeah, some of the older guys do play better than the younger guys. But the thing is, the ceiling for the younger guys may be a bit higher than for the older guys. And I don't want to crap on the older guys because, like you said, there are some good ones. But if I have a wide receiver that just hit his prime, as opposed to a wide receiver that is in the middle to the end of his prime, I want to go with the younger one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mike. Get those likes up. I don't know where we at. Where we at with the likes? We got 30 likes. That's what's up. I appreciate every single one of y'all with the likes. So I'm not saying Devontae don't have it. He does. But if you can get a younger, equally as nasty wide receiver, then you go that route. We do still have CD. Absolutely. And I think that was one of the things that I really wanted to convey during Facts Over Feelings. Is like with the whole Myles Garrett situation. Like, you don't have to break the bank on Myles Garrett. You just have to get somebody that works on that other side of the line. You know what I'm saying? That complements Micah Parsons on the other side of the line. That's what you need. Like, would Myles Garrett be a dope acquisition for the Dallas Cowboys? You damn right he would. Oh my goodness. Man, like I said, I'd go outside in my drawers and do a snow angel in the snow if we were to get Myles Garrett. If we were to get Ted McMillan, I would do that too. But yeah, you really don't. You need somebody better than the Jalen's, and I'll lump them all in one. Jalen Brooks, Jalen Cropper, Jalen Tolbert. We need to do better than that because as much as people want to argue with me about them, Jalen Tolbert's somebody's fourth. And let's keep it a buck. He's somebody's wide receiver 4, and we need to get better than that. Let me scroll down real quick. Boy, y'all got these chats going. I appreciate y'all. Coyote in the building. What's going on? D Swift in the house. Yeah, y'all just came up in here. Crush, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Hey, the lunatic in the house. What's going on with you, brother? What's going on? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let me see. Let me get back. See, Coyote agrees with me. He said, yeah, keep Dowdle and get him another good running back would be good. That's what I'm saying. And let's talk about Ashton Jeanty real quick. And I'm seeing the buzz for Ashton Jeanty kind of die down. You know what I'm saying? It's not dying down from Cowboys Nation, really, but when Jerry Jones and the front office puts out the fact that, well, we ain't going to be looking for a running back in the first round. You know, the running back class is so deep that you don't have to look for one in the first round. I'm hoping that's a distraction. I'm hoping that's like the shiny object that they're hanging on to over here. So people say, oh, shiny object. We want that. And then we just, boom, go get Ashton Jeanty. But there's a realm of possibility that Ashton Jeanty ain't gonna be on the board when we get ready to draft. I mean, in this mock draft that I just pulled up, I ain't done any type of work on it, but I just pulled it up and pressed start. We got Ashton Jeanty going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Even though they need a quarterback and a wide receiver, they got him going to the Raiders. I hope that ain't right, but if it is right, y'all know what I am. Team trade back. That's exactly what I am. Team trade back. Real talk. But y'all know how I do. I'm going to go ahead and throw this link in here because I love to hear from Cowboys fans. I love to chop it up with you guys. And let me just check. I want to check and make sure that ain't nobody that if you hit the Cashapp up or if you hit the PayPal up that I give y'all props and everything. All right. Let me just make sure. And remember, whatever you send is going to help out tremendously. Real talk. But go ahead and throw the link out there. Did I throw it? Nope. All right, boom. Here we go. Link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody wants to hit that link and come up and holler at your man, I got you. Said, see what happens when they let Paw talk? The fans hate them. See, that's what I'm saying, Niecy. That's what I'm saying. For a minute, I think it was like 1 to 2 weeks, we was chilling. Like, Stephen Jones was making moves. They were hiring the coaches, and Jerry Jones was taking a back seat. I think it really had to do with that whole court situation. He didn't want to answer to any media, so he kind of like, he fell back. You saw him up at the draft. You saw him up at the combine with, he was up there. He was up there with his hoodie on. Black suit Spider-Man. Hey, we got Hoodie Kush in the building. Hey, whenever I bring him up, I want y'all to say, woo-ha! I got you all a check. Yeah, Hoodie Kush in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
I've gotten that my entire life, bro.
Did you?
I've been getting this my entire life, man. It don't change. It don't change. It is what it is, man. I'll take it. I wish I had his money, but
yes, sir.
We can't have everything we want. I want to address a few things.
Yeah, what's happening?
I want to address the Rico Dowdle speak. I need go back in your memory banks, right, and look at what Rico did the first 9-10 weeks, right? He didn't get very many carries. I think his highest output before week 11 was at the Pittsburgh game. I think he went 12 for 87.
Yes, sir.
Right? And still, that's a hell of a benchmark. By the time he became the lead back, he was already averaging 4 yards a carry. He was already averaging that.
Yeah.
He would have been a 1,500-yard back if they'd stopped playing games and had him as the lead back from the beginning. If Jerry didn't put his 2 cents in, if Mike McCarthy would have just picked this man balls up and said, look, this is my team. Let me do it my way. Because you got me this. I'm a lame duck right now. 1 year. I'm the lame duck. You want us to go and do this? Let me do it my way. I'm out the door anyway. It's a possibility I'm out the door anyway. So let me go do it my way. Let me go do it my way by benching Brooks and benching Tolbert and giving Mingo and Flanoy a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do it my way. And the problem was Jerry was too proud. Jerry's too loyal.
That's the issue.
Jerry's too loyal to his guys. You know what I'm saying? And we saw, like, when we brought back Zeke, everybody was talking about, well, look what he did. Look what he did in New England. He didn't do much. He averaged like 3.4 yards a carry, but he really on limited touches. That was Ramondre Stevenson's backfield.
Yeah.
Let's temper our expectations. Let's temper the vitriol. I'll say that. Let's temper our vitriol for what Rico Dowdle did in a short amount of time. That is impressive.
Yo, hold on, Kush, real quick. Hold on, real quick. We got celebrity in the building. Got a celebrity in the building. The homie, landlord from Alabama with the same handle. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you, landlord, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love.
Landlord.
He said, what's happening, Angry? Just showing love. DC for life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
How you feel, man? Tell me how you feel. Last time I was on, I was super long-winded. So, this is about you.
Bro, I was on here I'm like,
you know, because this is your platform right now. Like, you know what I mean? Let me hear from you.
Well, I mean, as far as Rico Dowdle is concerned, I feel like you said with Zeke Elliott, everybody was like, oh, well, he did this in New England. He did this in New England. Rico Dowdle produced better than Zeke did in New England. Like, Rico Dowdle produced better than Tony Pollard did in Tennessee. Like, they had the same amount of yardage, but
Tony was the lead back the entire season. That's what everybody's missing. Like, somebody says something about the Eagles cut ties with Miles Sanders and DeAndre Swift. Well, they got 1,000 yards, but they were the lead back for the entire season. Mm-hmm. This dude was the lead back for 7 games.
Right.
There's a big difference. To eclipse 1,000 in 7 games, and you were ruled out of one. I think the most carries you had up until you took the lead back spot was 12 carries. I don't think he had. I think after that, that's when he started to get his most touches, the most output from him as far as carries. You know what I'm saying? I think as soon as he took that lead back spot, that's when he started to get more of an output. You know what I'm saying? Like 16 carries, 18, 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? But everything before that, it was 12 and under. I remember there was a game. I remember there was a game where he had 8 touches for 54 yards, and Zeke had 13 carries for 33 yards. So come on, don't sit here and tell me that this dude can't do his job. You can't tell me that.
You know, let me go ahead and bring a couple more individuals up here. They are waiting in the queue. Got Kel in the building. What's going on with your brother?
Yo, what's up, boy?
What's happening?
And I got D Swift in the building. What's going on with you, D Swift?
D Swift, what's up with you, boy?
What's up, Hoodie?
Shift.
Living life the way it should be lived, 6 seconds at a time. You heard?
That's what's up. Now that was me, Hoodie, and I ain't got too big of an issue with Rico. I've just the amount of years he's been in the league, you know, and I know if you had, you know, got a couple of us were like kind of like not like wanting like a Saquon or whatever. I just feel like his production can be like kind of it can be replaced with a 2-back system, especially if you draft maybe just double up. I'd rather double up on some running backs in the draft, get some rookie contracts.
I agree.
That's my only pushback on it. But I don't totally mind Rico. I like the production. I'm just hesitant with just the injury history.
Yeah, I get it.
And I feel like I know there's a lot of politics, but I just feel like if he was that type of guy, like I just feel like it should have emerged by now, or why was the politics so strong on him? You know, they see him at training camp, and we've seen flashes from Rico over the years, and we always knew we had something in him. I just feel like we can, and just with how much this team needs to like, because you can't, especially with these owners, you can't like put too much resources in as much as we need to try to build a contender. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we just need something a little bit, just allocate some resources elsewhere, and then we can like replace that production. But that's just my only pushback. But if we were to sign him, I ain't gonna be mad about it. And I know it's gonna be reasonable, 5-6 million, you know. But
I have the same feeling about wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason, as much as I would love to have a Devontae Adams. Who
Right.
wouldn't want a Devontae Adams? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like this dude, he's him. That he is the definition of him. You know what I'm saying? But so is a 27-year-old DK Metcalf in the right situation. You know what I'm saying? He's a him too. But he's the difference between Adams and Metcalf is 5 years younger. Metcalf has at least 2 inches on him and about 40 pounds. And he's a burner, which is crazy. He's a crazy athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We saw this dude do Deron Bland last season, remember?
yeah,
yeah.
Like,
It was real quick. It was y'all remember that whole Buda Baker and DK Metcalf, the Buda Baker interception?
yeah,
Like I showed my brother that. I was like, yo, look at how he hawked this dude down. This
crazy,
is
man.
crazy. But
More
Kel, go ahead and
crazy.
throw something on it real quick because I see you cooking real quick. Go ahead.
Well, I hear everybody's taking everything, and I respect them. Now the whole Donald thing, um, I will bring him back just to be real honest with you, because not because he's 1,000 yard running back in that short amount of time. Because to be real honest, you only have to run 60 yards. You only have to run 60 yards. That's easily replaceable with production. But I'm not saying that he's not replaceable, like that he's replaceable. I'm saying that you bring back that type of running back, because even though he has a history of being injured, if you bring a stronger back in, now you have a actual lead back, and then when things get a little dicey, you need that third down back. Now you can switch over to Dollar because now you have that veteran experience. As a former running back, boy, I wish we had the two back system back in the day. Cause God, dog, those killed my legs. But now receiver wise, I'm sorry, I'm not going after DK. I love him. Like he's one of my favorite receivers. Like hands down, DK Metcalf is a monster and a menace and
Right.
a man's body. But the problem with the whole situation with Metcalf, there's a few things, and it's coming down to football mentalists. And you started seeing it in Seattle when things are not really starting to cook for him, and things are really starting to get dicey, and the team needs you, and your quarterback is not subpar, but he's just average. What do you get? An angry DK, a DK that doesn't keep his head in the game, and all of a sudden you get penalties or missed or completely dropped balls
Oh,
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
yet, and that's because it's because
I
he's
see
young.
that. I
It's
see that.
because
I
he's
see that.
young, but at the same time, we already have that with CD Lamb still. Yes, he's getting. No, don't give me that look. CD Lamb has caught tempers, and it's
Yo,
because he's young.
Did
Let's
we see
just
that
be
last year?
real.
Did we
that
see that
Let's
last
just,
Baltimore Ravens game.
there's been a few games that CD Lamb has caught attitudes. And all right, he's had that right to catch that attitude. I'm not saying don't catch an attitude or don't get upset in the game. I'm saying there's a time and a place.
year? Yeah, yeah. I 100%
And CD
agree.
chooses the wrong times, and so does DK. Now, we go out and we get a Devontae Adams. Don't let that age fool you, man.
Again,
Y'all, people were saying, "Oh, he's old." Look, Larry Fitzgerald was how old when he was still balling, and
I'm,
they said he had the most sure hands in the NFL,
I'm with you.
Touche.
I'm with
yeah.
you.
and he was one of the
Devontae was
best
also
route runners
frustrated being in Las
still in
Vegas
the
too,
NFL.
though.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not me bringing up the
I
32.
wouldn't look at another receiver right now because Devontae Adams is right now the main haul for the free agency. Not even Tyler Lockhart. You think Seattle? Do you really think Seattle would just let Tyler go if there was not something going on? Yeah, we have DK, but now DK wants to trade. There's an issue going on in Seattle.
And I honestly think that that DK wants
And
to
I'm not
trade.
giving Seattle my first round pick because that's what they're going to want.
And
Period.
that's the thing that's going to hold us up. But what were you going to say, Angry?
No, I'm thinking that DK probably wanted to trade because of him knowing that, all right, they're getting rid of Tyler Lockett.
They're getting rid of
closing. The window's closing in Seattle.
Yeah.
The window is closed in Seattle.
So I'm gonna bring in a fifth person real quick. We're gonna bring in a fifth person. The homie, such a knowledgeable Dallas Cowboy fan, the brother, Keystone in the building.
Cowboy, what's up,
Keystone.
You know what? Like I'd honestly want to put some resources into Jonathan Allen, bro. We talking about these running backs and receivers.
Oh yeah.
I'd much rather go get Jonathan Allen, bro. Take over, Keystone.
My philosophy with that, right? I feel like if we address the defense in free agency, because there's a lot of burners in the free agency on defense, and dabble with free agency and offense, but then mainly go after those heavy hitters and on offense. I think this defense could be a lot better. Because honestly, all we need on defense is experience. You could it's one of these philosophies. Sign one, draft two. Sign one, draft two.
Keystone.
If I'm gonna sign a linebacker, if I want to sign a veteran linebacker, I want to draft two.
We have to do that. We have
to
get insurance on Overshown. And it's also in the cornerback position. We need insurance on Diggs. You know, we also need insurance on Sam Williams. So those have to be in on the free agency. But interior defensive line is a real major problem. We really ain't got no. We have nobody. We really have one, and we just extended him, and that was Osa. So
I would love Jonathan Allen
right now.
That would bring me so much joy.
What the Eagles did for the 2 times they went to the Super Bowl. They picked up a defensive tackle in the free agency and they drafted one. And
there was somebody else that got released too. Who was it?
Josh Sweat, but he's an edge.
No, not Josh Sweat. There's somebody else.
But we
Joey
Bosa got released. But he's an edge.
Another defensive lineman got released. I forgot who it was.
Greenlaw should be a free agent.
He is a free agent as we speak.
Hendrickson got released.
Yeah.
But he's an edge. And I think this with Hendrickson, this is his first contract, so that or his second contract after his rookie deal. So I think and he was a sack leader. I think that's going to be a little too rich for our blood.
He had about 36 sacks the last 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's going to be too rich for our blood.
Daniel Hunter up there too.
Yeah,
he got another year. He with the Texans.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, Jonathan Allen would be perfect to pair with Osa to Hargraves. There
and
it is.
draft the DT with the versatility that's going on in the draft right now and get one.
Yeah. Me personally, I would go Deion Walker because I like that big body. I like that big body guy, and they say he takes plays off. I'm fine with that because he's just a rotational piece anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That dude. But I'm looking at like Alfred Collins out of Texas, a versatile. I'm looking at CJ West out of Indiana, a versatile guy. And that's what we need in the defense interior that can play the 1 and the 3. We have to take advantage of this moment, snag that 4th round pick back, and go get one of those big, flexible guys in that interior, and we will be.
That's a tall ask. I mean, I think you can. The only way I see us getting that 4th back is if we move back at least 6 spots in the first in order to pick up that 4th.
Go back 16, 17.
And the only way I'm coming to
do that. I would do that regardless, just to get that pick back. We already done wasted 2 with Lance and Mingo. I can't say Mingo; he's incomplete because he really haven't thing under that.
No, you can say it. Be real, Keystone. You can say it.
No.
Be real. Be real. Look, we've been said we getting off this whole hyping up players that's coming over and all this. We saw Mingo for 3 years in Carolina. What'd he do?
tells me
Yeah.
Mingo got
Hold on, gentlemen. We got to go at once because y'all cut each other off and they can't, and the audience can't hear you.
My apologies.
My apologies.
Nah, but go ahead, Kel. Now, what was you saying, real quick?
I was saying we seen what Mingo did for 3 years in Carolina. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, it was a scheme. It was the quarterback. You had 3 years, almost 4 years in Carolina to do something where you could have been the main receiver. You could have did drag. You could have did slants. You could have did go routes. You could have did corners. You could have did insides, outsides, anything possible to get the ball in your hand. And you went from being first string all the way down to fourth string. I don't want to hear it.
All right, Key, give me your rebuttal.
My bad. I was saying he couldn't even beat Thielen.
Yeah.
That's nasty work.
Damn.
Y'all angering me right now.
Hey,
Y'all
but I know
angering
one
the
thing,
shit out of me.
fellas. Like, this free agency is very important because, like, if we don't accomplish certain goals, that's gonna make it easy for this front office to go back and tell you they're not doing this again, or to be reluctant, or give another. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a one and done. They're gonna get whoever they get, and they're gonna be like, I told you so. It don't work that way, or you can't. So we got to watch out for that too. We got to be ready to jump ahead of that and make some noise and let them know this ain't a 1 year thing. This is like you
So I
gonna
don't
because
want
you
Thank you,
gonna miss.
Lunatic.
friend don't quit, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna address this Mingo commentary that's going on here.
Go ahead,
You guys have angered me slightly. You guys have angered me slightly. Okay. Now I was a wide receiver at first in my career. Okay. Then I switched to D end and became a monster. But my thing with Mingo is like, okay, it's like with almost anything else, right? So we've all watched football for a very long time. We've seen players on teams not work out, but then they go to a new team and go ham. AJ Brown had that same opportunity in Tennessee. AJ Brown didn't take it. AJ Brown didn't take it. AJ Brown go to Philly. Now he's a Super Bowl winning wide receiver.
They traded the first round pick for
one.
AJ Brown.
Say it again.
The Eagles traded the first round pick for AJ
Yes,
Brown.
No,
So
I don't even think it was a third round pick.
No, first round.
The
Because
first
the Eagles had two first round picks, right, that year, and they traded one for AJ Brown.
All right.
Yeah, we ain't getting no for. Hey, Mingo
Hold on.
won
I get it,
Harper
but
first round.
I get it,
10 years.
I get it, but my point is this: just because one system doesn't work doesn't necessarily mean you write the dude off, because he can go to another system where it just complements him perfectly well. That's my point.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to write the dude off because he had a bad stint in a bad organization. Because let's face it, Carolina is a bad organization. They are like people say. No, they are a bad organization. So
I agree. But we've seen good guys thrive in bad situations as well. So I can't truly say that's the issue. I can't truly put that on.
But it still takes me back to AJ Brown. It still takes like they were, and he had Derrick Henry. So like, if AJ Brown wasn't moving the needle in Tennessee, how did we know he was going to be able to move the needle in Philadelphia? And he did.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
did. And
I'm about to say AJ Brown, to me, I already knew the moment they got him, I'm like, the Eagles got a good ass receiver, because
of course.
that's because I know Tennessee like that. I'm from Memphis, so I know that.
I'm not taking
the key in the house.
I'm not taking nothing away from his football prowess. You can look at the dude and see that he is a dude.
I'm about to say, because we can't. That's what I'm saying. We can't really compare AJ to excuse my French, to Mingo, because this is two different breeds right there, buddy. Like, AJ is a whole different breed than Mingo.
If you
whole different.
AJ Brown, you don't need to be talking football. Sit down somewhere. Seriously.
Shit. Oh shit. What?
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking out loud. I'm just saying, because when is it really okay to compare Mingo to AJ Brown? I mean, when AJ Brown went to Philly, let's not forget Jalen Hurts is not Ryan Tannehill.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing. The situations are different. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that, but Tannehill can do some things with the pill. I'm not saying Tannehill is a quarterback. Nah, he should have been a receiver in my opinion, but or something different.
I think it's mainly like the situation that AJ Brown was in Tennessee. He wasn't producing as well, and the change of scenery, the change of quarterback and franchises. Now he's a dog. He has unleashed that dog in him. So maybe, I don't know, the Dallas Cowboys have a tendency on putting wide receiver 4s at wide receiver 2, but maybe Mingo might have something to offer the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm just saying this. Let's compare it to the trade. When AJ Brown got traded, everybody in Tennessee and Memphis and everybody else, we were already was thinking about, hey, get rid of everybody in the front office because you're idiots. When Carolina got rid of Mingo for a 4th round pick, they're over here throwing celebrations. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, but I'm not comparing the player. I'm comparing the situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm never going to compare the player. You know what I'm saying? I'm just comparing the situation. He left a bad situation. Let's be honest. Tennessee was a run first team anyway. Yeah. Like, let's be honest. They got fucking Derrick Henry. Okay. Carolina is a what first team? Like, I mean, what do they do?
Carolina's the throw first team.
No, they're not even that. Like, they're a defensive team.
They're supposed to be a defensive team, so they're supposed to be a defensive team so they can throw the ball.
But I'm comparing the situations. I'm comparing the journeys. You know what I'm saying?
I guess
I'm not
like
going to
situation. I guess I'm sorry, man. The situation I feel like we're in is like I know we can't write off Mingo, but I need somebody who's gonna write themselves in immediately. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where coaching comes in.
Mingo should have been
I need somebody that I know from day one. Like I ain't gotta speculate. We ain't gotta if it shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like we know this person when we plug them in.
Not the shoulda, coulda, woulda.
All right, so here's my issue with that. I agree with you. Here's my issue with that. When Mingo first came, he sat for what, 2 weeks? Was it, Angry? He sat 2 weeks before he even got any burn.
Yeah.
Okay, so in those 2 weeks, he had time to get acclimated to the system, correct? All right. So when he comes into the game and Dak is not there, we're dealing with Cooper Rush, and everything Cooper Rush throws to him is in the dirt. How is that his fault? He burned the Quinyon Mitchell, which would have changed the tide of the game, but the ball was thrown 10 yards to his left out of bounds. Bruh, come on. You can't tell me you didn't see just a hint of something.
Yeah, but you know Lamb was eating with a messed up, what was it, the AC joint?
With a shoulder.
AC joint. Lamb was eating. And that's the type of guy I need. I need a guy who they can have like the trashiest quarterback, but they know if they just throw it in that radius, they don't need
he's quarterback proof. CD Lamb, certain wide receivers are quarterback proof.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
You're not lying, but you're not lying. But I'm not taking that excuse from Mingo. I'm not.
Between Mingo and Devontae, than there is between Rico and some running back you can get in the draft. That's my thing, and I guess that's why you say you more reluctant on want to spend resources on receiver, right?
Actually, no, I would prefer.
Mingo is the reason why we're not going to do anything for receiver.
I would love to get a receiver. I would love to have a receiver.
We need a number 2. Bad.
Yes, I would.
Yeah,
badly.
That's number one.
Love a Tech McMillan. I would love a Tech McMillan. I would love a 1B to CD's 1A. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. Yeah. Do I want Mingo to turn into that? Yeah, of course. Do I want Ryan Flanoy to turn into that? Of course. Didn't we all want Tolbert to be that? Well, he's not. Like, he's a 3-4. Brooks is a 3-4.
Turpin should not. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that one. I ain't gonna get that one.
How do you feel, Angry?
Man, you know how I feel, man. I feel like we definitely need 2 specialty positions: running back, wide receiver. No matter where you pick them, they need to fall within those first 3 picks of the draft. Real tough. And I'm the type that if the running back that you want isn't there with the first pick, like an Ashton Genty, then Tech McMillan is gone.
Hey,
Push
I'm gonna
back.
keep listening, fellas, but I gotta go, fellas. Y'all be easy.
All right,
No, definitely, man. You be good, bro.
Yeah, but and I see Keystone shaking his head as far as like Ashton Genty. Like Ashton Genty's not the end all be all.
No, he's not.
Like he is not the end all be all. This running back draft class is so deep. No Diddy, like
Genty's not even in my. Genty's not even in my.
If T-Mac
Keystone, fix your mic, bro. We can't hear you.
Me?
No, Keystone. I couldn't hear Keystone. He said something. I couldn't hear him.
Now saying thank you.
All right, there we go.
Now, like if T-Mac is off the board, and let's say Genty's off the board too, you can push back. You can trade back, go for it, and make a Buka or something like that. Regain that 4th round pick and still get your running back in the 2nd or 3rd.
Now we're talking, Angry. I'm putting a good couple of I'm putting a good few running backs over Genty. I like Kushan Judkins and his teammate Travion Henderson, both are high guys.
All right. So I got a question. Real quick. Keystone and Angry. I forgot your name at the top, so I apologize. I couldn't say.
Are you good, bro? Hoodie.
Got you. So this is for all 3. If we had Tet, Genty, or Trey back, what are you taking?
Tet.
Trey back.
You trade back?
Trey back.
Even though, like with the Tet McMillan, you have somebody like a Savion Williams who is pretty much the same height, has a bigger build. Like, so, yeah,
that's where my problem lies.
Ty Felton out of Maryland. That's another dude. They be sleeping on Ty Felton.
That therein lies my problem, right?
Yes.
Every time I do a mock draft, I mock draft with the sense that Genty is off the board.
Mm-hmm.
I always think about without Genty because I know that's been the big name everybody's been talking about, right? So I look at life without Genty. So if I'm going to, if you're telling me that I have an opportunity to take either Genty, Tet, or take a trade back, I'm taking Genty. Here's why. Because of everything you just said, Angry. You got Savion Williams in the 2nd. Now I got my Savion Williams. Then I can go ahead and double dip in the 3rd if I really want to, or I can just go after DT, Deion Walker, Alfred Collins. You know what I'm saying? Go like that, and then I may have to sit the 4th round, but then I have 4 5s, 2 6s.
Give those up for that 4th, because after the 3rd, you're going to lose massive talent within the rest of the 3rd and the whole entire 4th and a handful of the 5th. You're going to miss out on a lot of talent. You got to get rid of them picks and move up. I don't care if it's mid-4th. We can snag somebody as best player available in the
4th. In the 4th, I would probably go linebacker just to ensure that my linebacking core is stacked.
That's what I'm saying.
I like what Sadiqa said.
Messenger out of UCLA, one of my top dogs. Some cats don't know nothing about Sean.
They're going to go after DJ Giddens.
Another dog.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
this draft is so wide open with certain positions. So I mean, you can't really lose if you do it right. But go ahead, Angry.
Once we got the line coach from Kansas State and everything, DJ Giddens.
I can see it.
Sadiqa, you own to something right there. I got a feeling too.
Angie asked us a question. She said, we gotta run this back. Let me see. She said
Savion.
What did she say? She said which wide receiver? She said which wide receiver outside of Tet McMillan will we draft?
Good question, Angie. My bad. I messed up. My bad.
We got the lunatic as after that.
I kind of did answer it, but
he's a Texas guy.
Yeah, he wants to be here. I would love to have I would love to have safeties. My only issue is that going to oversaturate with? No, you know what? That's not even an issue. I would love to have two uber talented wide receivers like a Savion and a CD. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have that. So there is no issue. There is no issue for me.
All right, Keith.
Yeah, Jack Bond, his teammate. He another guy.
So
what he did Senior Bowl. He beats at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, Jack Best, yeah.
Now knowing that he has some situations going on with his family, it'd be a perfect media story for the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Can't over just cause he's another. Plus, he has a story to elaborate on. It's some guys out there. Some people don't know too much about Jalen Roy, who was out of Utah State.
Yeah, Jalen Royals.
Guys too.
I was thinking about him. Keystone, I already told Keystone with the sleeper files over here, thinking everybody I'm about to say. Thank you, Keystone. but I act like we ain't forget about your sleeper files. But honestly, anybody Keystone honestly just said, because he took my people, I would agree with them. Because I don't need to pick a receiver in the first round if things are actually getting taken care of in free agency. I'm gonna hold my breath. But the lunatic asked about something about the lineman. Jay Simmons. If he falls to us at pick 12, would you pick him?
All right, hold on. Let me answer.
My apologies. Yeah, answer that too.
Alabama for him, and that's the guy in the guard position. Tyler Booker. I'll take him before I take Williams. I mean, you talking about the Williams kid? You talking about the tackle, right?
Yeah, Simmons or whatever. But we'll
get to him. Let Angry answer real quick.
Yeah, let me answer Andrew real quick. A.K. Luka, Matthew Golden, Jack Besh, Jaden Higgins.
That's Jack Besh. My bad.
Jack Besh,
Fabian. Like those are the ones that I would go after. If you're looking like further down into the draft, like where Pro Football Focus has some of these people, like they have Ty Felton at like 207.
Mm-hmm.
They got him ranked down.
They got Jay Higgins.
I've been watching film on brother. Like hit like
Jay Higgins, like Jaden Higgins at like 170 something, 180.
180.
180, yeah, like that's crazy. He's a body.
What y'all know about Pat Bryant out of Illinois?
Ooh, I don't know about him.
I've watched some film.
Another
he's a burner. He's a burner.
See, and that's what I'm looking at, like the route running ability, and Ty, his route running is very good.
Dak friendly.
Yes, yes, big body.
But like I said, if we could get a route runner in free agency, because there's two things Dak loves: throwing seam balls and throwing to a good route runner. And the only thing he has right now is CD, who's pretty much a good route runner. He's not a burner. He runs a 4.5. So let's stop thinking he's a burner.
No, he's not. He's just savvy. That's the thing. That's
exactly.
The thing about CD. CD is quick and savvy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in wide receivers.
I can care less. Runners don't move the chains. I could care less if you run a 4.2. If you can't, you're useless to keep.
Exactly.
We saw that. I think we saw. What game was that?
That's why I said I did. Like when we picked up Cooks, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Cooks is good." I'm over here screaming, "No!" I'm screaming it. I was screaming it because at that time frame we had a chance to get Hopkins. And everybody's like, "Hopkins is old." I'm like, "No, Hopkins is exactly what Dak needed. Exactly what Dak needed." Because sure hands and he can run any route that you ask him to. True. And that's all Dak needed because he could have handled everything else.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, the lunatic is team trade back. And now that
salute.
Oh, you
sick. Yeah, I'm real sick. I'm sorry, Jay.
Oh man, get better, man. Get well soon, brother.
All right, bro.
Later, man.
All right, Biggie.
Put yourself down.
Ah, man, I hate that he's sick, bro. Like, yeah, definitely get well soon, brother.
This might cause a problem. I don't want an offensive lineman in the first. I don't want an offensive lineman in the first three. I am so sick and tired. Why? I asked this question the last time. Why is it that we can let wide receivers, cornerbacks, defensive linemen, linebackers, safeties, quarterbacks, wide receiver? Why can they all develop, but offensive linemen can't?
It's a good question, man. We got like about how many offensive linemen we got right now? Got like about what?
9.
11? Shoot, we got a.
Here's my thing. 2 years ago, when we got Austin Richards, he was looking like Tyler Guyton. Last year, when Austin Richards stepped in, he looked a lot better than what Tyler Guyton was, right? Because we gave him a year to develop. He had to get punched on. I call it the puppy pit syndrome, right? Sometimes you got to let them get smacked up a little bit. Because that's the only way they're going to know how to fight back.
The way they're going to grow, exactly. Yeah.
The only way they're going to know how to fight back. I guarantee you, this year you're going to see Tyler Guyton learn how to fight back. He's going to fight back, bro. I'm telling you.
TJ Bass too. TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman. Brock Hoffman back, but
Brock Hoffman started fighting back 2 years ago when he stepped in.
Hold on, what'd you say? What was you saying, Keith?
But yeah, I was saying to add in on that. I know we don't want an offensive lineman hire or anything like that, but if I have my top 2 offensive linemen right now that will help right now get pieces we need to do, we still going to have to speak on center. We don't have a backup on center. I'm not taking anything away from Hoffman. Yeah, we can move him back, but who's going to play the right guard? See, this is why I say we need a center low key. We got to grab us a center. And I was looking at Jared Wilson out of Georgia. He's my top center. This man can play offense. He can play the run and the pass.
Okay.
You need something like that. And
you do.
Move BB back to his primary position, which is the guard. But we'll see how it all pans out, though.
Yeah, I was thinking about when I do my mock drafts, I was thinking about center as well, and I always go with like Jake Majors out of Texas.
He another. Okay. That's my second top guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not too averse with centers or like O-linemen. I'm just going off of what I hear, what I read. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too averse with watching film. We already discussed it, Angry. 2020, 26, 27 season. That's when I'll try my hand at podcasting. So that way, until then, I want to learn how to do my research and all that. So that way, I'm more adverse than what I am now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the things that I see or the things that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the extent of my football knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and act like, I'm smarter than everybody in the. I know I'm not. Certain things, Keystone, I defer to you. I'll defer to Angry, CFT, Law Nation, AOC. You know what I mean? Foots. I defer to those guys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still learning every day to be a better content creator. It's not work. It's not sweet. It's not easy work. It's not.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Still learning. So it is what it is. It's all part of the breaks. You learn every day outside of football. You just learn the life regardless. So it is what it is.
Exactly. All I know is I'm a fucking Cowboys fan and I love it.
Ain't here.
That's it.
Like everybody asks me, do you be watching all the podcasts? I watch Cowboys podcasts. Don't just say all the I watch Cowboys podcasts. I don't watch the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't watch Washington, the Giants, the Jets, this ones, that. I'm a Cowboy. This is where I stick. Right here. I don't give about nobody else's team until I have to play them. When we play them, that's when I'll give a shit. Until then, let's talk Cowboys. Let's talk Cowboys.
And Coyote, that's why I'm liking Ty Felton, man. He gets the ball. He's a go-getter. He's a
Coyote.
I didn't, Angie. Apparently Michael Gallup is coming out of retirement.
Huh?
Who gonna pick him up?
Well, the last team that he was signed to was the Raiders.
They might bring him back.
They might. They just may.
After Renfro just retired, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it wasn't like he retired because he had to. what I'm saying? He really didn't have to. It was all about, you got to remember, when he came back off that ACL, we ran that man into the dirt.
Yeah.
We ran that man into the dirt, man. And then we complained.
Top of that, he wasn't even ready. But you
Exactly.
know how hard we take our people. They don't care if they're not. You gonna play.
We complain about the results. But then we complain.
That's how politics think.
True. But then we complain about the results. I'm not going to complain about the results if I'm forcing you to come back to work.
Exactly.
I know you're not ready. I know you're not ready. Why am I going to force you to come back to work? Like,
that part.
Man, in 2020, right? I'm about to get a little heavy. In 2020, kid was born, died an hour after birth. I went back to work 3 days later. I wasn't ready to go back to work, but responsibility deemed that I had to get my ass up and get back to work. My bosses even knew, bro, why are you here? Like, bills don't pay themselves. As hurt as I am, I got to do what I got to do. These dudes play football. To be injured like that and to be forced to come back to work, that's malpractice. Right. That's malpractice. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have an ACL injury. I didn't have a back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just malpractice.
Shoot, I got a back injury right now. Shoot, Angie's absolutely right. Looking at NFL.com, says Michael Gallup is suiting back up in 2025. After abruptly retiring last offseason, the 29-year-old wide receiver intends on making a comeback. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero report on Friday.
The price will be, who knows?
But the price ain't going to be high for Michael Gallup, though.
I know.
It's not going to be high at all. But do we really want to go down that road again?
I would.
Here's my problem. The San Francisco game, was it 1 or 2? The second San Francisco game, Dak's first interception, that wasn't on Dak. That was on Michael Gallup. He didn't come back to the ball.
Sure didn't.
On that curl route, he was supposed to come back to that ball, and he did not come back to that ball. He did not have the explosiveness to do that. No, so if anything, as much as I love Michael Gallup, at that moment, he was a liability.
See, my thing is, like, we look at certain plays, certain situations where Michael Gallup could have been a liability, but just add up all those times where he caught third down passes that moved the change, the toe tap swag, and everything. Like, man,
yeah. What game was it where Dak threw the back shoulder? Yo, he killed my man on that route. Who?
I think it was the Saints.
Bruh, that back shoulder pass and just to come back and snatch that drink, that was crazy.
Keep both of his toes in bound. I think that was
it was the Arizona game. Oh, the Arizona game, week 3. Okay. Bruh. Back shoulder kick, that was crazy. So I'm not just going to sit here and focus on the negatives. If anything, the negatives are accentuated by the fact that we ran him in the dirt.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. We did that to him.
And that's unfortunate. And I got a feeling that we are doing that with Trayvon Diggs as well.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Me personally, I am 100% okay if I don't see Trayvon Diggs or DeMarvion Overshown for the rest of the season. I don't want to see them until 2026. I am okay with it.
See, but my thing with DeMarvion Overshown is he is like, there's been reports that Trayvon Diggs hadn't attacked his rehab the way he should.
Yeah, they said it's serious.
And that's DeMarvion Overshown.
So
he's different.
Now say that again, Keystone. You cut out my bad.
My bad. Yeah, you're right, Angry. And it was brewing some frustrations with the front office, how they was putting all that hype about trading him after you already done talked about trading Parsons. Everybody else making moves in the league, and we talk about trading people. Like, what is going on here?
That's my thing.
Dallas.
That's the Jerry Jones way, man.
That's my thing. Is like all these teams are
media check.
Yeah, all these teams are talking about who they're going to acquire, who they're trying to bring on. You got some people that are releasing players, yeah, of course. But that's all the Cowboys have been talking about. We're gonna release this one. We're gonna trade this one. Like, and it's key. Like with Micah Parsons, it's a key player. I mean, don't get it twisted. Nobody's above reproach. If somebody's gonna call you and be like, "Here, listen, we'll give you this year's first, next year's first, and 2/3, maybe that's something that we need to think about. But
if it's not in the detriment of our team, yeah, 100%.
And it's always our players when it comes contract time. Trade them. Don't forget we still trade Zeke, trade D-Law.
Caveat. It's only our team all the time that's in the media with it. All teams do it. It's our team that's out there with it. You know what I'm saying? Like ESPN, FS1, they will go out of business if they didn't talk about the Cowboys. So they are more than happy if Jerry Jones comes out and says something completely stupid and outlandish. They are more than happy to cover it. They are more than happy to cover Dak walking around in a walking boot. They are more than happy to cover CD doing some routes on his own. They are more than happy to cover it because it has something to do with the Cowboys and it keeps their lights on.
Yeah.
So if Jerry Jones decided to not say anything else until he did, fucker. If he decided not to say anything else, no one would have anything to talk about. All you would see is breaking news: Dak restructure, CD restructure. Dallas Cowboys signed this one. All the while, Jerry's not saying anything.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not.
Stand up, be quiet. You're sickening. You need to do that.
This is why I think the Cowboys are different. You're going to be different this year, and Angie just already alluded to it.
Do I think
the things that Jerry and Steven allowed Shoddy to do, because it wasn't Jerry and Steven. They allowed Shoddy to get this staff together. This is Shoddy staff. This isn't Jerry Jones Dallas Cowboys. No. This is Brian Schottenheimer staff.
Yeah.
And the dudes that he grabbed are specialists in areas where we needed work, where we needed to thrive. And I think this regime is going to be a little different. I think Jerry's moving different. Unfortunately, he's still saying stupid stuff, but
very stupid stuff.
Sometimes you got to take 5 steps forward before you can take one back. You know what I'm saying? So by him opening up his mouth this week, we took a step back. But we already moved forward 5 to 10 steps. So we're not really behind the 8 ball. People are catching up, but we're not behind the 8 ball. It just depends on how many more moves Jerry is willing to make before the draft, before OTAs, before minicamp. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not really worried about what he does before or in. I don't care what he does the first week of free agency. I don't give a shit what you do in the first week of free agency because I know you're not going to spend any big-time money on big-time names in free agency. I already know this. But I do expect you to do something within the second portion, the third portion. If we got to get two to three second-tier guys and then 3 or 4 bottom-tier guys, bruh, I'm happy with it because at least you're doing something. You're not just giving me Eric Kendricks, and that's it. Like you're not just doing
do that and still bring Kendricks back because y'all know he's
still bring it back. Still bring him and Nick Vigil. I love Nick Vigil.
Yeah, Nick Vigil did. He was pretty good last year for us.
I love Nick Vigil. I do.
And he was a special teamer.
Yeah.
In the Cincinnati game, he was a thumper.
Clearly was a thumper. He was all over the field. He was like a floor general out there. He was all over
the Nick Vigil is exactly what he was advertised to be.
Mm-hmm. Angie, do you think Dak should play during? She asked CJ this, but do you think Dak should play during preseason? I think
he should get some reps.
Yeah, like how I spoke about it with my brother. I was like, there's 3 games in the preseason now. I feel that your starters should play in the 3rd game, second half. Okay. 3rd game during the second half so that, all right, they're starting to get into motion and then the regular season starts. You know what I'm saying?
I would say,
my bad. My thing, those 3 games, I say Dak, give him a couple of series.
In the first game.
Give him a series the second game and follow up on you, Angry. let the starters play the second half of the third game. Because Dak's going to be rusty. You sure you want him to go out there looking rusty as nails his first week in the season, knowing that his haters is waiting for him to go out there and have some sort of an off game like, see, $60 million quarterback. He out there doing this and that. But y'all just forgot he came up.
I'm tired of hearing that.
Like, really?
I am tired of hearing about this dude's pockets. The bull Justin Herbert got paid $55 million, and he ain't done shit yet.
But that could have had Hurts money, but Jerry want to play around. That could have had $51 million.
We could have got Dak for cheaper than that. We could have got Dak for like $48 million, and everything would be happy. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy looking in.
Jerry need to get a Temu curtain for the stadium.
Get him a Texas leather strap or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, same mistake with CD. They made the same mistake with CD. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see the lunatic.
Knowing that Max Crosby just got an extension. Now you're slipping on Micah.
Yeah.
And Micah said that he would take a discount just to get.
Don't let me be.
That was your discount right there.
Don't let me be Jerry Jones. What? What did he say? Yo, get his agent in here. Check this out. He said he wanted to take a discount double check. So this is what we want to do. I want to give him this 25 to 30, and then go Raji. Let's make this shit pop. Like, that's just me. That's just me.
And the lunatic said Stephen Jones moves. And he was pushing for the hire of Shoddy. Jerry's just a mouthpiece. That's how I feel now. That's how I feel from all the moves that have been happening. And somebody said I was delusional for thinking this way. Like, it's always Jerry. Like, no. The tides are changing and you see it changing.
Slowly. It's been changing for the past 3 years, bro. It really has. Slightly. It's been changing for the past 3 years.
Even been talking about more of the team than Jerry has in the media.
Yeah. No, I don't think Micah would skip camp. Because I think Micah really wants to be here. And I think Micah really wants to give everything he has to this team. He has turned into, contrary to what other people say, he has turned into a leader. He has. You know what I'm saying? Even with his, think about it. The dude had, 4 sacks before getting injured last year, missed 4 games, came back and still got 12. I mean,
see,
he even took a backseat to DeMarvion Overshown when he came back, and he was happy with it.
He was happy with it. He loved DeMarvion.
He was happy with it.
Love Overshown.
My thing is this: he didn't take a back seat to Overshown. Overshown took that. Overshown went out there and proved himself. I believe, honestly, the fight that you seen with the Dallas Cowboys toward the end of the season before DeMarvion Overshown got injured was them seeing what Overshown was doing and matching his skill, matching his ability. And I feel that's what you need as far as whether you go into free agent. Well, you got to get it out of free agency because of veteran presence. But if you get somebody in free agency that's a veteran presence that makes you, the next man to you, want to play to your ability or, to be a better player, then that's what it is, man. And I believe that's what DeMarvion Overshown did. He's more of a leader physically through his play and not through his talk.
NWB just asked me a question, and I'm tired of hearing this narrative. But y'all playing tomato cans. Hendrickson led the league in sacks, and he didn't even get a sack on Cooper Rush. No, he sacked him twice. Cooper Rush, bro. We were bum diddles, but he still led the league in sacks.
Them same tomato cans other teams is playing against. What are we talking about here?
Like, come on, people.
Nobody narrative only is just for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's it.
Everybody else asses for playing the same damn tomato cans. What are we talking about?
Oh, boy, it was good.
That's my thing, because
playing trash.
The schedule that the Dallas Cowboys have are pretty much the schedule that the Philadelphia Eagles have, minus a couple teams.
But the Eagles are the best team in the league when they play them and beat them or barely beat them. Wait a minute. What was it, 2023? That was Dak's MVP-like season. And We beat the shit out of Patriots, but the Eagles only beat them by a touchdown. We beat the shit out. Well, we fought with Seattle. That was a hell of a game. But the Eagles lost to Seattle with Drew Lock. There's quite a few games in there. There's quite a few games in there where we dismantled teams that the great Eagles fought with. I mean, but aren't they tomato cans? No. Wait a minute. Didn't they have? Wasn't they in a life fight with the Giants? Come on, bro. Yep. Come on, bro. Look, cut it out. They was in a life fight with the Browns last year. Come on, bro.
I think there was a life fight with the Jags too, if I'm not sadly mistaken.
The Jets beat them.
The Jets, or was it the Jags? I think it was the Jets.
No, the Jets beat them in 23.
The Jets.
But it was the Jets.
But at the end of the day, at the end of this season, Kelly Thomas, you're right. But the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It is what it is.
They did. And therein lies the point. How is it that they're tomato cans to us, but now they're Super Bowl champs, so they're the best team ever? Didn't they play the same guys?
They absolutely did. Well,
didn't we beat Tampa Bay last season? Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. Didn't the Eagles get much stopped by Tampa Bay?
49 points.
I'm just saying. But they won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl.
But they got see, the thing about the Eagles that I can respect, they're not afraid to get busy in the trenches.
No, they're not.
Games in the trenches.
No, they're not. That is the one part of the Philadelphia Eagles I can't stand. Fletcher Cox, I couldn't stand that big.
Then you had Jordan Davis that was looking bust alert back then. Then they turn around, they pick up Sue.
Oh, God.
Then turn around a year or two later, you draft Jalen Carter.
Right.
And Milton Williams was starting to climb up to his potential.
Josh Sweat.
Come on,
Brandon Graham, who's like
and you wonder
50 years old.
Why they're Super Bowl champions?
Right.
What quarterback league that has not won a Super Bowl without a DT worth talking about? Don't forget when Aaron Rodgers had DJ Raji when they beat the Steelers.
Go Raji. Wait a minute, didn't Tom Brady have
Vince Wilfork,
Vince Wilfork and Vita Vea,
Eli Manning, Justin Tuck.
Oh God, that whole defense was a problem.
Twice.
That whole defense was a problem, dog.
Grant Johnson, Warren Sapp,
yeah.
Trent Dilfer, Tony Saragusa. Us when we had Russell Maryland and Leon Lett. What are we talking about?
Yes, sir.
I'm done talking about that. That's for the birds, man. Get your defensive interior up, man.
Yeah, that's all.
That's real tough. Real tough.
I want a body. Hence why I'm like
Mahomes, Chris Jones. What we talking about?
That's why I'm so pro Deion Walker. 6'6", 345. That is a monster.
He's a monster. And he can move for his size. His mobility is off the charts.
Real talk.
He's a big boy.
But the only problem is he don't got a motor.
He ain't got the motor.
I don't need your motor.
Just eat the gaps. Just eat the gaps.
I got another DT who doesn't have a motor either. Y'all interchangeable. All right, you're good. All right, you're going in. I know you're tapped out. Let's go. Sit down for about 4 plays. All right, you're good. Yeah, he's winded. Switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how rotation and depth.
That's why you need 4 DTs at the max to keep it in rotation.
Yes.
Rotation.
And the level of talent doesn't need to be a huge drop off. That's an issue that I had the past couple of years too. It's like, you got your starters, then the rotational piece. It was a little drop off, but not nothing super serious. But then that third rotational piece was like, off the map.
Like, you go from getting clear penetration with your first guy, then he comes off the field. Now it's not clear penetration. You're holding up that double team though. You're holding up that double team. Your linebackers are able to eat. That third guy, he's just getting blasted off the ball.
That's where your linebackers come in at. Just long as my DTs know their assignments,
That's all I care about.
And let your linebackers do its work.
Real.
It's simple arithmetic in your defensive front. Other than that, you're not going to succeed.
So we got a question. We got a question. Angry. The lunatic. He wants to know if we're doing a mock draft to end the because it's a great way to end the conversation.
Okay.
What's
yes,
up,
sir, Montana?
Up,
hey, Montana, what's going on, bro? And on the
yes, sir,
if we see Talik Williams out of Ohio State on the board, we going snagging just for your sake. He's in my sleeper files. Let's get
that. I am with it.
All right, so y'all want to do a mock real quick before we
get
up out of here?
Let's get it.
All right, let me bring up the mock then. All right.
Might as well get my phone ready so I could do some watching. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Angie.
All right, let's see.
What's up, Angie?
I want to bring this up like this. Oh, not like that. Dang.
The way you did it, though, that was nice. It was nice.
Nah, that was whack.
Say, nah, that was trash.
We at the mock right now. All right, so we're gonna do the whole 7, y'all.
Yeah, why not? Okay, we got time.
Why not? Get it.
All right, we'll do the whole 7 for them boys. Get it. All right. Are we trading back? We trading forward? What we doing? We staying at 12?
Let's see what's on the board first.
And then we'll decide. Yeah.
All right. Man, here we go. Start the draft. Ted.
Barron there too. The cornerback got the there too.
All right, now my question to you is this. All right, let's say like this, right? How I know that we need a wide receiver. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a running back in the first, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Again, every mock draft I do, I think about life without Genty. So, because we're able to get so many running backs in this draft, and if we're looking at it like Genty's not there, I kind of want to feel the same way about Tetairoa McMillan. What if we attempted to trade back with Seattle for DK Metcalf? If that was possible, would you allow that? If it was possible on this joint, would you do that? Would you trade spots with?
No. I'll tell you why, Hoodie. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all love Metcalf. I like him too, but he's just another go route guy. He's not really a route runner. Tech is, but I get what you're saying with the trade down situation. I won't go against that. But on the same note, when it comes to my receivers, I need route runners.
All right. So Tech McMillan and maybe okay. Now my question is, what other positions? Angry, please chime in if you can. What other positions are of dire need besides wide receiver right now?
Edge,
okay.
Running back, tackle.
How do you feel, Angry?
Defensive tackle, cornerback, edge, wide receiver, a linebacker.
What would you be happy with drafting in the first round if Tetairoa McMillan wasn't there and no Genty?
Trade back.
I'm trading back.
Well, well, here's the problem with that, fellas. Tetairoa McMillan's available, so I guess we ain't trading back.
Hitting, I'll be cool with that.
You know what I'm saying? So we get the wide receiver we want.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We can go into the fourth, or we can go into the second at 44 and see about getting our running back. Because I kind of do want my skill positions as early as possible.
Yes, we have to do that.
If we're gonna go BPA, we might as well go BPA.
Well, let's hold up real quick because the lunatic asked me to check the defensive tackles
and corners,
and the corners.
Kenneth Grant, Derek Harmon,
Darius Alexander,
Walter Nolan, TJ Sanders.
Walter Nolan
that could be the first option.
Yeah, Montana says Tet and Genty is overrated.
Wow. Okay. Look, listen.
Ooh, Salik.
Okay.
Salik. Uh-oh.
Malik
Salik.
Williams,
Yeah, it's Malik Williams.
Jay Sanders.
But he's a little, but he'll be a reach, though.
My sentiments exactly, the lunatic. Give CD his Robin now.
But what the wide receivers looking like?
Wide receivers.
I can tell you right now, you got Ted Luther, Abuka, Matthew Golden.
Now I'm taking Burden over Tet. That's a route runner, and he's an ex. I'm taking Burden over Tet. I'm sorry.
Really? I take Ibuka over Burden.
I would too. Those are my two.
All right, so what are we doing round one?
We're going to go wide receiver. Let's get my man.
Go wide receiver first round, man.
Yeah, let's get my man as his Robin. So Tetaroya McMillan, is that who we want to jump on?
Let's put a vote to it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Put a vote to it. What does the chat want us to do?
What do y'all think? Do y'all think we should go Tetaroya McMillan, Luther Burden, and
Mecca now? Now I want a Mecca. I want a Mecca.
You want a Mecca?
Yup.
All right. See, we want. All right. You saying the Mecca? I say Ibuka and trade back and get Ibuka.
We could trade back. I think he'll be gone though.
That's my issue.
He'll be gone.
I kind of want to get him while he's here.
Watch me cook. Look at this.
We gonna see.
Boom. Watch me cook.
Right to the fourth, huh?
He's still there.
Grab him.
Wow. And we got the fourth round pick back.
We got a fourth round pick. I'll take it.
Clap it for Angry. Ooh, Demetrius not. Do I see my top linebacker there, Demetrius Knight, South Carolina?
All right, so I have this thing, right? You know how the pundits have this it's been around the league for the longest time where they think when it comes to difference between black and white quarterbacks, all right, whereas like every time they what was his name, Pryor when he came into the league, he was supposed to be a quarterback, but they wanted him at wide receiver, and they tried to do the same thing to Lamar. Like, you ever think about playing another position? It's like they don't really have much faith in a black quarterback. I'm not saying that I don't have faith in a black linebacker.
All right,
I'm
let me
not saying
try something real quick.
I honestly, like, it's just me, just the same as anybody else who has a prejudice against something or a view of something. I think white linebackers are a little bit more cerebral than black linebackers. That's just me. I mean, I could be wrong, but Sean Lee and Vander Esch tell me different. They're not really quelling my suspicions there. So I mean, I just think like maybe a Carson Schlesinger, somebody that you can get later in the draft.
About him earlier, UCLA.
Yeah, like or Danny Stutzman, or there's something about it's something about a white linebacker that just seems more attractive than black one. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't those black linebackers who can't, there's the Fred Warners, you know what I'm saying? There's the whites down there in Tampa Bay. Like, there's very good black linebackers, but history shows white linebackers tend to do a lot better. Just saying. All
right, so second round. Who we going for?
All right, so second round, since we got a wide receiver in the first round, do we go halfback?
I would just say, look at the edges first.
Let's take a look at the edges. See what we got.
Edges or DT? Because it's DT help that we need.
Who knows?
Him.
Because we're pretty set.
JT.
I like Prince Lee. He's in my sleep. So is Landon Jackson. They're all in my sleeper fouls.
But my question is, wouldn't you want to go DT? And if you're not going to go halfback at second, right? Wouldn't you want to solve the DT issue that we have?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the defensive tackles. Wow. Where we at? Defensive interior.
Alfred Collins.
Norman Lott, Jordan Phillips, Joshua Farmer.
Joshua Farmer, another one of my guys. Very powerful, great hands, great lower.
Let's check out their measurables. I really like Deion.
I like Joshua Farmer.
I don't want to reach either. So
he's very powerful. He was top 3 in the combine in bench pressing in the weight class.
Ooh. 6'3", 318 pounds.
Yes.
I kind of want. No Diddy. I want size.
Ability though, but he's not as versatile.
Exactly.
Right.
I want size in the middle.
Right. See, that's what I was.
One of my guys too. Ooh, CJ West is that, but he down further though.
Yeah, much further. Get him 6'2".
If he's 4th, we should snag him.
All right, so let's go ahead and second round.
So I'm thinking halfback. If we're not going to go defensive interior, which I think just like running back would be a pressing issue. If we're not going to go DT, I'd say go running back.
We can look running back.
I would say go running back. And
right.
if he is there, I do not care about a Cam Scott. No, Jesus Christ.
Dylan Sampson here. He's dangerous.
Caleb Johnson, Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey.
RJ Harvey, like for some reason, whenever I do mock drafts, RJ Harvey falls into the 5th round.
He's dangerous in space though, but he's a later round guy.
Do we want to pair? Do we want to satisfy our Kansas State coach and our Kansas State center?
And bring in DJ Giddens.
DJ Giddens with a
familiarity. Yeah, that's still familiarity.
Yeah,
he's bigger than Deuce Vaughn. That's for damn sure.
What the tackles looking like?
What the tackles looking like? Let's check it out.
Because they got 8 on our board.
In the second round.
The defensive tackles or the offensive?
Offensive
tackles.
That's Connolly, Cameron Williams,
Nursery. No good.
What's that one that I was looking at?
My
man in 94. Yes. Yes.
That's my boy.
This right here.
That's another one that can play the run in the pass. He's very versatile.
I'll look at the schools that they played. That tells me the type of competition they played against.
Yeah.
Of course. Which is obvious because it's William and Mary. Yes, he's coming from a small school. I get that part.
Not saying that man. Look, listen. Ryan Flournoy went to Fresno State. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Like I'm looking at it like he had 767 snaps and only 2 sacks.
That's beautiful. That's good numbers.
That
is good numbers.
But then again, it's back to what Hoodie was saying. No competition, though, right?
Right.
But hey, we had that hype for Genty. He really ain't played too much of no competition.
And that's
Best
partially
game he
why
played was Penn State.
True, and that's partially why I always say I'm living life without Genty, because he didn't really play anybody.
But we on the clock.
So where we gonna go here?
We gotta go running back. We have
to go running back.
Have to.
I don't think so, but we can.
What you thinking? What you thinking, Angry?
I would go defense in this one.
Interior.
The defensive tackles.
Interior
49. We're at 44 right now.
I should get Alfred. We should get Alfred.
Get him. I say grab Alfred Collins.
That's versatility.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with power, and he got this, and he got the NFL ready frame.
Yeah, take him.
Once he bulked that up, it's gonna be problems.
Yeah. 6'5", 320.
Oh hell yeah!
Get him,
big body. Get him.
Get him.
And then watch and see what running backs are available now.
Third. Everybody that we thought was still going to be there.
Devin Neal's my guy. He there.
Still there.
Yes.
Jadon Blue. I've been hearing a lot about Jadon Blue. Who is that? Is that Rayshard Smith?
Yeah, Rayshard Smith.
Yeah, I like him. But he's a later guy though. He'll be a Rico.
Now my question is, what do you want? Do you want speed or do you want power? If you want a power back, Cam Scatterboo is your guy.
I want speed.
That's what I want. I want speed.
I want deadliness in open field. Dylan Sampson
somebody to be scared.
Giddens has that. Neal has that.
All right. Oh, I guess we're looking at Dylan Sampson, Giddens, Jadon Blue, and Devin Neal. Those are the four, I would say.
I would go Dylan Sampson.
And that's your pick?
Hey,
I'm with it. I mean, I'm cool with it, even though Neal was my pick.
Keystone.
I like Devin Neal too.
Keystone got the DT that he wanted.
Right.
I'm okay with the wide receiver that we got.
Yeah.
You picked the running back. Running back is Sampson. That's who it is.
That's fair.
All right, Sampson.
I like.
Now remember, we did pick up a fourth. So I would say let's go to linebacker.
Walker.
Yeah.
Watching you angry. He's in
Bruh. I'm sorry. Jamari Caldwell. That dude is an animal.
Jamari Caldwell is that dude. I like him. I also like this teammate Jordan Birch.
Yeah.
On
6'1", 290, 290, is that what it was? Or 240?
It was I ain't in the right one. Caldwell?
Jamari Caldwell.
Yeah. 340, 6'1".
What?
Ooh,
That is a monster.
Jeez.
I guess, and when you look at Caldwell, he's more competition ready compared to David Walker, because Central Arkansas is a small school. But
right.
He's at Oregon.
David Walker got all the pass tools in his pass rush box. The kid's official. But hey.
Okay.
Simon's better than them. I think so.
It's Kobe Bryant.
He a corner though. He had the camp too. He had a good camp. I mean, not a good. He had a good
combine.
Yeah, he had a good combine.
All right, so we thinking.
I'm ready to go Caldwell. I'm sorry. I think Jamari Caldwell is going to be an animal.
Jamari Caldwell.
Sure.
All right, keep going.
The pick is in. Jamari.
All right, here it is.
Wow. This is Steven. How'd you like to be a cowboy?
Yeah. I need to get the little jingle.
Telling Gabe.
Nope, not yet.
Hell no.
Yeah, no, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not
That's
there
like a
yet.
6th round. That's like a 6th, 7th rounder.
Tyler Barron there. Oof.
Tyler Barron.
Well,
don't you think we should look at linebacker? Because that's more of a position to need.
And we
guaranteed Danny Stutzman is there.
But he's gonna be down in the draft.
Simon.
Here we go.
Lindenberg, Stutzman.
I'm taking Jay Higgins over him.
All right.
I'm taking Jay Higgins.
Montana was saying Cody Simon is better than those guys.
Oh, Cody.
He's up. He's up a little further.
Right.
Ohio State. You know he's gonna pick everybody. Ohio State. You know I'm Montana.
Oh shit! Hey, Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders.
Oh,
I knew it was coming.
No wonder people want to get out of there.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. How about this? Go ahead. I know he old and everything, but go ahead and just sell us Jonathan Hankins back.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Bring him on back.
We ain't got nothing to lose.
Nope.
For real. All right, so linebacker.
Cody Simon.
So we're going Cody Simon.
Yeah, why not? Let's give Montana with this is a Montana pick.
All right, Montana. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help y'all out though. I'm gonna show you something real quick. All right. We ain't going linebacker with this one.
All right.
Jake Spring. Oh, I like Jake Springstool, the tight end out of Clemson.
Right here.
Guys.
Like let's get the tight end, and I'm gonna show you that the linebacker Cody is still gonna be there. Then you go to linebackers.
He's still there.
Boy, they need to hire me.
All right.
If we could double dip on linebacker, man, look.
I would double dip on linebacker now, honestly.
I would double dip on linebacker right now.
Yes, sir. I like Logan Brown.
The right tackle.
Yeah.
I like
you know what? It's the fifth. I'll accept
but
the
he
line.
got
I'll
diabetes
accept the offensive line.
though. But he got some health concerns with his diabetes.
Oh, shoot.
It's the only thing about him, he's low-key diabetic.
That makes me want him even more.
Is this the second pick of the fifth?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we got a double dip on either linebacker, halfback, or wide receiver within the next 3 picks.
Wide receiver, I'm waiting till 189.
All right, so that'll be the 4th pick of the 5th.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the wide receiver.
As long as we addressed at least the wide receivers, linebackers, and the running backs twice in this draft, I'm happy.
Marcus, this is one of my guys.
There he is, Brayshaw Tootin. He ran a 4.32 at the combine.
Dog.
You want speed? There it is.
He almost beat my Canes by his damn self, hoodie.
Crazy. If you want speed, that's it right there. I'm not doing QB until the 7th, Bernard.
But I would look at doing a quarterback with the 5th round.
Yeah.
With one of the 5th round. Yeah, I'd look at it.
Who there? Is Dylan Gabriel there?
Dylan Gabriel, quarterback?
Oh wait, yeah, no, he's off the board.
He going. Kyle McCord, he a later guy. Yeah. I like Kyle McCord, but he got to be better with his decision making.
Let's see.
Stoosman, though.
Who?
Danny Stoosman. Danny Stoosman can play every position in the 3 and the 4-3. He can play the Sam, the Mike, and the Will. He's in my fouls.
I like Danny Stoosman.
Yeah, I like that. I like
all
the
right, well,
versatile.
If we're going to double dip, let's double dip.
Double dip.
Right here. Bow.
For the life of me, I don't understand why, but I really, really, really like Jordan James.
The running back.
Yeah, out of Oregon. I really like Jordan James.
Is he still there?
Well, I guess we're about to find out. Halfback.
Because my guy, because one of my other guys,
he's still there. But like you said, you wanted speed, you wanted fear, you wanted to put fear in somebody.
Rashul Tilton.
He's 4.32 speed. I'm just saying.
All right. Yep. See, this is where I would have picked my quarterback, but we have
174. You got 189. You said you were going to take
189 is reserved.
Say less.
That's reserved. All right.
Said I got a special pick for that one.
And I'm gonna tell you who it's reserved for. I'm gonna look at the trade. All right. Let's see if I can pull it off. Nope. But let's see. See, I'll be willing to deal it on here.
I'm trying to move up as much as possible, Jay. You trying to move up?
Huh?
Trying to move up?
Well, that's a move back situation right
there. Move back and move forward a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Up in the 7th, what was that? 8 spots and move back in the 5th.
Let's see.
What is that? 3 spots.
All right, let's see. Pow.
2 spots.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right. So
this is your default pick. Have at it.
Actually, I think I could wait, but because my main thing. That's my main thing right there.
That's what you can get. Get it. That's what you want.
I got a sleeper.
I mean, I could, we could wait like
Yeah, I don't think he's coming off the board.
Yeah, so 191, I'm going to wait. I'll reserve 203 for that.
All right. So what was the quarterback you wanted?
I think he's going.
Unless you wanted center. Unless you
He's
wanted a
gone.
center at this point.
Center is where we need, then bam.
Majors.
Okay.
Majors. So
he might be there.
One of these picks is reserved for Ty Felton.
Okay. Yeah, that's what.
So let's go Ty first, because
right.
every time I press draft at like 189 or something, all of a sudden Ty's gone.
Off the board, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like Jimmy Horn Jr. I kind of do like him.
Yeah, especially with his because his combine numbers is going to rise his draft stock. He had one hell of a combine.
I haven't had the opportunity to watch much of Jimmy Horn. I will check him out.
Yeah,
but I do like Jimmy Horn Jr. I've seen some. I saw his unofficial times at the combine. Wasn't bad numbers. You know what I'm saying? He was around average, if you will. Yeah. Average for a burner, if you will. 4.4 speed, for between 4.4 and 4.5 speed, that's average. You know what I'm saying? To me. Ollie Gordon. Ooh.
I like Ollie Gordon. He's one of my sleepers.
Don't you think we need? Did we get a second linebacker?
Yeah, we got a second linebacker.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and press it on Ty Felton.
Oh yeah.
Just to make sure we get him. I know it's gonna be a bad grade.
Yes, he is. He's about 6'4", 220. Taj Felton is like 6'4", 220.
Mm-hmm. And
he's an
interior line. And bam, you see what I'm saying?
He was still gonna be there.
See what I'm saying?
Jackson Slater, one of my guys too, but get Majors.
Majors.
I guess we could take a quarterback in the last pick. That's the last pick.
Too bad they ain't got my other tight end. Yeah, he gone.
Where the edge?
Let's check out the edge. See, I ain't that well versed this deep. I'm gonna do my research this deep, but like this one, it's like, man, you know.
It's Antoine Ryland. He was one of my top edge. He was one of my edge guys too. He went to Virginia Tech. I like that.
Did we get a corner?
No.
There we go.
Corner.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna need. If Elijah Hoosie is there, I wouldn't mind taking him.
Go down some.
Go down some, all right.
Jordan Hancock, he's nice.
Safety, yeah.
Safety. All right, that's always a thought too.
He must have been injured this year or something.
Yeah. You know what I heard? I've been hearing a lot about Dante Thornton. I'm not until I watch film on him. I'm not going to be in or out. I'll say that.
Well, you can always back out on him. There's other players.
Yeah. All right, so where we headed?
Got to go corner because we don't have one.
I'm gonna look at the corner. Cornerback. Oh, there it is. Dang it.
Tommy Hill, Mark McWilliams.
Yeah, I ain't too versed.
Is Shador Sanders there? Is Shador Sanders?
Man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Shiloh Sanders in there somewhere?
Shiloh probably gonna go undrafted.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Banked.
Wow, there's really
what was that, Keystone?
I said Shiloh was getting spanked in them East Shrine practices.
Yeah.
I'll show you where Shiloh is. Let's keep scrolling. Bam.
Yeah, but he is safety anyway.
Yeah, he gonna go undrafted. I bet you.
He's gonna go undrafted.
But that's a spot that definitely needs addressed.
I like that market out of South California.
Yeah.
Running back.
But I thought he was a corner. He a running back. I thought he was a corner.
Yeah. Huh. So let's go ahead and get corner in.
I guess Tommy Hill would be the one.
They'll be the one. Yeah, Tommy Hill, nice.
His measurables.
7 games. What happened? 6 foot. I like that.
Must have been hurt.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't want anybody that's hurt.
No.
Neither. I'm tired of drafting injured players.
Yes, for sure. All right, what was the guy under him?
JVB boy says Seth Hennigan. Is he still there?
I don't think. Is he a corner?
Matt McWilliams.
Dang, all the safeties is back at the
quarterback. Seth Hennigan is the quarterback.
Yeah, so it would have to be Tommy Hill because he's
looking like
I did Johnny Woods. Nah, we could go with Mac McWilliams or Cam Miller from Penn State.
But I mean, yeah, Penn State. Let's check him out. Let's check out the measurables. 6'1",
184, 194, 184. I can't really see that shit.
Yeah, 6'1", 184.
Okay. He can stand. He can stand to put some weight
like
on.
that 6'1", 184. I like the size.
Yeah, I like the size too. 6'1", 184, 5'10". Nah.
Yeah, no, we need. Yeah, no. I need somebody who's going to be. Because remember, we're going to have to be looking at Debo for the twice a game for the next 2 years. We got to look at AJ Brown and Devontae Smith for the next 2 years. We got to look at that kid from that's in the Giants right now. We got to look at him for the next 2 years. I need somebody who's
Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors. I need somebody who's going to be able to stand up to that.
Click on Will Rogers.
There go your quarterbacks, JV. Who you got left? Let's go ahead and get this one to JV beat boy. Who should we get, JV?
Seth Hennigan, Will Rogers, Donovan Smith, KJ Jefferson. It's all you, JV B boy.
Yeah, this pick on you. Let us know what you want.
You better pick Will Rogers. Not just
You better take anybody that's not fucking Quinn Ewers.
Seth Hagan, quarterback. He was okay with Memphis.
I can't stand big name quarterbacks coming out of college because it's like they come out with a big head. You know what I'm saying? And they turn out to be nothing.
Deep pass grade, 93.5.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. I hate the pressure.
What's this measurables?
Measurable 6'3", 215.
Yeah.
That's like Dak's size. No, Dak's like 230.
That's what it is. Bow! Hitting the draft button.
All righty.
Let's see what we got, y'all. Ooh.
Alfred Collins is C in a second. I don't appreciate the Jamari Caldwell being a C+. I don't appreciate that.
Damn, boy, we see all through.
Seriously, I don't agree with this.
Ew. B. An overall grade of a B.
Hey,
damn.
I do not agree with that.
Some of the grades I'm not fooling with. Cody Simon gets a D. That's a no-no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that.
Oh, he get a C.
I think it's all in the areas that we drafted them.
Yeah, that's what
drafted him. Geno Smith for a third-round pick. Man, give me DK for a third rounder. We got you. Take our third. We don't want it. Take our third. We don't really want it. We can get our DT in the second. Like, come on, man.
Geno Smith? Nah, I don't know about all that.
No. Geno Smith went for a third to the Raiders. Give me DK for a third. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that rebuild stage.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Quit playing. Just like he don't want to be there. Just come on.
Yeah,
I got a third round.
Fire sale, dog.
You got a third round for you. Just let him go. Come on.
TJ said at least we passed.
Yeah, I need that.
He said at least we passed.
Hey, I mean,
all right, gentlemen, man. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Y'all, I appreciate y'all being on the live.
Indeed, man.
You already know.
That's what I'm here for. It's good to see you, Keystone, man. I want y'all to be safe, man.
No doubt. Ahead.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks a lot, Angry. Appreciate all y'all.
Indeed. All right, Angry, my guy. You be safe out here. You already know. I'll be around to listen to more.
All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all. Thank you.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, that was what's up, man. I love doing the mock drafts. I love hanging out with the Cowboys fans. Love hanging out with knowledgeable Cowboys fans, and everybody that was on this panel, as well as everybody that was in the chat. Knowledgeable Cowboys fans. Y'all are what makes this happen. I mean, I ain't even talk about the Cowboys content creation. I'm talking about the Cowboys in general. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all, because believe me, back in the 2023, when I first started the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, back then, I was seeing all kinds of people in the chat talking, screaming, yeah, here we go, all this stuff. They're not here anymore. Because we weren't doing good this season, they're not here. You guys and ladies are here, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Angie asked, do y'all think Shedeur Sanders is going to the Giants? Now that the Raiders have picked Geno Smith up, I can see it happening. But at the same time, I'm hearing reports that the Giants are trying to go after Aaron Rodgers. So he might not go there unless they want him to go there and Aaron Rodgers be a one-year solution so that Shedeur Sanders can learn underneath him. I think that would be the best way for the Giants to go if they were to go that route. But if Shedeur Sanders does go there, now we got to deal with Jalen Hurts. We got to deal with Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, then Shedeur Sanders. The NFC East will have all black quarterbacks. Think about that. But y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm about to go over and eat my Chinese food. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful. She said, oh, hell no, Angry. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. We're going to get up again soon. We definitely going to get up again soon. If y'all haven't seen my latest video, please go check it out and help your man, help the community, help the Angry Cowboys fan family reach 10K. It's been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out.
How about him?
Wrong outro. Wrong outro. Oh, we got the end credit scene up in here. Y'all ain't know I was about to jump back on. Yeah, DC for life, baby. I'm out.